Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to race number 2 of the season here at Auto Club Super Speedway. The second race of the season is getting ready to go underway here, and we're about ready to turn them loose here for an exciting race here. So without further ado, let's get to your starting lineup for today's race. On the pole, Levi McIntyre will start it off. Starting next to him will be Ember Ross in the 20. Third will be Kyle Matthews. Fourth, Zach Rogers. Fifth, Charles Jackson. Sixth, Shane Lake. Seventh, Matt McIntyre. Eighth, Benjamin Miles. Ninth, Melpote to be in the top 10, Ryan Acosta. And here's the rest of your starting lineup. Got the wrong way on the 8 thumbs there. From 11th on back. And the final row, PJ Williams and Jonathan Sorlin. And I'm just double checking here. 500 winner is because my memory's been kind of over all of a sudden, so it's not. Okay, I don't know who won the 500. Oh, that's not good at all. Let me double check through my cheat sheet here. Oh, yes. Here we go. Be none other than this one right over here. Cole Deaver starting around midfield on the inside line. The Square D Chevrolet, the Bobby Hamilton colors. But how could I forget that? That was absolutely silly of me. So the driver who's going to want major redemption today is Ryan Acosta in the 40. Let me see where Ryan is here. Ryan starting not too far ahead from 55, not too far behind from the pole sitter. So we'll see what will happen. Let's hop on over to the front, and we're about ready to turn loose with the command, so take it away there, command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there's the command. I'll fire them up here. Race number 2 is about ready to turn them loose here. And all 42 cars rolling on off. To this series, some is called the off-season of the NRSL. So in news with that, race 10, we will have our first testing session that will take place at Daytona. They'll be coming around for the Cup Series. Then race 13, we will have our first Xfinity Series testing session that will come on around. Race 15, after that, will be our second Cup Series testing session. And then I want to say 18 will be our second and last one for Xfinity, while race 20 will be the last one. Green flag is out here at Auto Club. And for the trucks, from what I'm aware of, Kyle Keith has mentioned for NRSL NextEra Truck Series is that there were 2 Truck Series testing sessions that will take place, let alone, well, 2 major ones, I should say, let alone the testing's already been going in play. If you have not checked that out, please sub to the Warren Keith channel for all information regarding the NRSL NextEra Truck Series, the newest series to the NRSL canon. Oh, and my goodness, Zach Rogers, and we got a crash. Caution will wave. Ryan Fitzy, Dylan Young, Shane Lake, Philip Parker. Hard, vicious crash. Also the 25 of John Arden involved. Charles Jackson, RJ Bishop. Crash on lap 1. And Ryan Fitzy on pit road. We had a good third place finish at Daytona. Unfortunately, going to get involved in the outside pole sitter. Ember Ross in trouble. Also damage to Jake Rogers. That's another driver that had a good run. Oh, Ember Ross on the grass there. I don't know what's going on there. But I was going to say another good driver had a good run there that, got involved. Oh, Sam Noscom with damage. Trouble to the 32. And it looks like 4 of Benjamin Miles is making an indication coming down pit road, as too is Zachary Fitzwater. So you can see the skid marks all over the front stretch. Kyle Matthews currently your leader. Shane Lake coming on down pit road as well. There you see all the cars coming on down. First car I seen go around was the 19 car of Zach Rogers. And I don't know if this will be the end of the Dodge dealer's Dodge. And no, they're going to continue. Forgot to mention hometown heroes for this race include Charles Samper in the 31. Jonathan Zorlin. Looking through here. To my knowledge, that is about it. Ben Malcolm back on track. Let's do it. Phil Parker, Jake Rogers, Zachary Fitzwater, Shane Lake, Charles Jackson, John Hart, Sam Osgood, and Zach Rogers. Every single one of them came back off pit road. Caution's out. Let's take a look what happened to Ryan Fitzy. So far, the only driver out of the race today. Yeah, you're going to see it right here. Keep an eye on the 77 and the 18. Oh, contact right there going into Ryan Acosta, and it was just a chain reaction, and then we're going helicopter camera angle here because look at that here. I'm actually amazed how no one did not flip at all. There's where Shane Lake and Ryan Fitzy are going to get involved. And I'm amazed that the 2-car just about avoids the accident. Same for Sky Commons. There's Philip Parker getting involved. And you see a whole wad of cars. Dylan Young going to get a tiny piece of that right there. Thank you, Jared Fiegel. Nice job avoiding that accident right there. Dylan Young was stuck behind Shane Lake, but hey, he did not get involved though. There's Philip Parker getting to Ryan Fitzy. That's what ended his day right there. And everyone's scattering there. That's a look what got ourselves our first caution for today's race. The big one striking today here at Auto Club. Kyle Matthews leader to take it back to the green. Lights on top, the pace car out. Ryan Fitzy and Ember Ross, they are the only 2 drivers out of the race after that incident. Everyone else got their cars repaired, and they are back out on the track. 40 cars still remaining on the track. We're about ready to turn them loose here in about half a turn right there. So half a lap right there, I should say. Kyle Matthews, your leader. Second, Matt McIntyre. Third, O'Neill Baldwin. Fourth, Charles Samper. There's one of your hometown heroes right now in the top 5. 5th, Dylan Pote. 6th, Levi McIntyre. 7th, Brian Acosta. 8th, Patrick Smith. 9th, Wayne Carson in the top 10. Joshua Falcon. 11th through 20th is William Brock, J.D. Bryan, Cole Deaver, Trent Dunham, Sky Commons, Connor Meyer, Alex Ferranti, Johnny Gardner, Jonathan Zorla, Mason Powers. Top 30, Jessica Sheldon, Seth Cole, Kyle Keith, Mike Becker, Tim Siegel, Colin Driver, Zach Winkle, P.J. Williams, Zach Flickinger, and Dylan Young. That's your top 30. And as we go back to green, on lap 6 of 38, here at Auto Club Speedway, green flag back away here at Auto Club in California. And a good start by the top 3. Sanford kind of spun the tires a bit there, and I just seen Levi McIntyre, the wholesaler there, just got underneath the 22 of Dylan Pote. He's working his way around. You've got a sight set on Charles Sanford and a alpha lead approaching. That's O'Neill Baldwin right there. Jonathan Zorlin in the, or not Jonathan Zorlin, I'm sorry, it's Houston in the 88. Matt McIntyre in the 88. As now here comes Charles Sanford in the 31. 3 wide heading to the line. Kyle Matthews will lead that lap. That outside line is so powerful in that straightaway. But on that inside, that inside line is just too good when you're on the turn. So Sanford showing the ropes of why he's really well at Auto Club at his home track right there. And, oh, Levi, please be smart. Please be smart. So now they're going to keep it together. Here comes William Brock in the 43 coming out of nowhere. And these guys so far racing very crazy, but at the same time, they're still racing very, very well. And now Wayne Carson up there. Did I just see the caution come out? No, never mind. I thought I seen that light just pop up for a minute, but never mind. I must be seeing things. Wayne Carson right now, your leader, as Trent Dunham now starting to make an appearance to the... Oh, trouble! Sky Commons in the 28 around. And no caution for that. In comments, he did hit the wall. Yes, he did. Passenger side impact for the Robert Yates Toyota. I just said Toyota. Robert Yates Ford. Texaco Havoline Ford, they're in trouble. Shane Lake, the one who did that cause there, probably need a caution right now. There's a smoke lingering from that incident. Right now, these guys are racing really, really tight. They're racing really aggressive, and they are giving a good performance. See if we can have the TV2 camera angle here. As we're with JT Bryant right now. 1 point, man, they could make one small mistake, and about half these guys could get involved in a wreck. Tell with these flybys coming on by, you could just tell the way how they're racing. It's just getting too good. But Wayne Carson enjoying that lead he's at. But Tim Fiegel's the next single car right now. Wow, the 7. Kind of getting a little wiggly over there. Somehow we're keeping them together. And Tim Fiegel may challenge Wayne Carson for the lead. Here comes the singular wireless Dodge of Fiegel to the point. This is what Fiegel wanted to do. Definitely not what Wayne Carson needed to do at all. Was to have a battle with Fiegel, let alone anyone in general. And with the help of Seth Cole, Fiegel led the lap over Carson. He, for right now, leads. But here comes Seth Cole coming to the front. Full head of steam. Oh boy, William Brock not in a good scenario. Neither's Joshua Balkin in the 1. Now they're 4 wide, heading into turn number 3. Man, something's about to go down right here. Right now they're keeping it clean and green, and they're providing some really good racing. Alex Ferranti, get to see him up in the pack here. Having a shot to win this race. Meanwhile, Seth Cole enjoying that lead he's at right here. It's an interesting one right here. NRSL Race Up versus NNSCRA for the top spot. And Colin Driver in the 26. A not bad run for the Kmart Ford. Did well in Daytona 500. Now's an opportunity to win here. As they're approaching Sky Commons, he needed that caution. Fortunately not going to come. Kyle Keith going to barely lead at the line. Oh man, you can tell he's off the pace. I don't think this guy's going to be happy with Shane Lake at all. Oh man, and I'm telling you what, I don't know how Kyle Matthews didn't wreck right there. Because I seen him and Benjamin Miles make plenty of contact. And now Seth Cole with the crossover attempt on Kyle Keith, trying to hope that the 28's going to go up high and block. Another car they're approaching, that's Zach Rogers. Now, he's more off the pace than Sky Commons is. And Commons being put a lap down now. Keith now having trouble trying to get around the Texaco Havoline Ford for Robert Yates Racing. Now Connor Meyer coming to the 2nd position, and now he's wanting the lead. Here comes Zach Winkle in the 3. Well known in the Craftsman Car Series right now. This is his 2nd ever start in this series. Hopefully we see him more outside of here, let alone in the NRSL. That would be an awesome thing to see right there. But nonetheless, he's making his performances known now, who he is and all. One of the next generation drivers here coming into the community, in the leagues. Winkle now known for 2 series to be a part of, 2 major series, so interesting to see what it'll play off. As now they have approached Rogers, and Meyer will get on by. Same too with Winkle. Oh, and I think the nice 7, yes, they're having pit stops. And they're crashing before caution's out. Kyle Keith involved, Charles Samper, a hometown native, involved. Wow, amazing how they didn't wreck right there. We're definitely going to stay right here because they're 4 wide leading. That's not a good thing there. Oh, P.J. Williams with some damage there. There's Keith. There's Charles Sanford. I meant to say Benjamin Miles had damage as well, but both Sanford and Miles have damage. Kyle Matthews with damage. And that was a big lucky break for Shane Lake right there. Definitely not good for Sky Commons because he did get put a lap down. He's got a little bit of front end damage too. Possibly ran into the 2 there. And everybody's coming down pit road. Except Dylan Potey. However, Sky Commons is pitting with the leaders, but the other lap car, Zach Rogers, is not. Questionable, but okay. There's Mike Becker, Seth Cole, RJ Bishop, Zach Flickinger, Matt McIntyre. I don't get why these guys are going fast. I don't know if they're trying to catch up to the pace car. I'm very confused. Either that or they didn't even... I don't know if they crossed the line. I'm like majorly confused right now. Nonetheless, they'll be ahead of the guys coming off the road. I think as they hit the line first, that was probably the main reason. Remember, they wrecked off turn 4. Now, I think those guys that went on ahead as Tim Fiegel gave a shot to Levi McIntyre for no reason. And Miles now has no hood on the Kodak Chevrolet. I think the only question is, are those drivers going to pit? There's a lot of those cars that are up here, and right now they're not giving any indication of coming down pit road. As to is Dylan Potey. So real quick, let's look at the what happened to Sky Commons. That didn't bring out the caution, and then the wreck that happened to Kyle Keith. And others that brought out the caution. And I thought it was Shane Lake that turned him. Instead, it was Johnny Gardner in the 96 that did the dumping. His buddy right there. You're going to see it right there. He's got him in the corner panel right there, and he's going to hook his Ford counterpart right there. And there goes the 28. Surprising call by the NNSCRA. Did not throw out the caution for this. But I guarantee you that 28's radio must have not been pleased at all. Especially the fact that he didn't throw out the caution and also was put a lap down from it. Now, I don't know what happened with Shane. He must have been behind, but that's what happened to Sky. Let's look at what happened to bring out the caution, though. Alright, so you could see some drivers are coming down pit road, like Seth Cole, JT Bryant, and I seen the 17. I think Kyle Keith, he was trying to kind of down pit road. That's what's going to bring out the caution going into PJ Williams, Sky Commons. And I don't know what Kyle Keith was thinking. That was a rookie mistake right there. There's Benjamin Miles right there getting involved. And then you look right there in the helicopter camera angle right there. Wow, Cole Deaver somehow barely missing. There's Levi McIntyre going into Kyle Matthews. There's Charles Sanford. All because they were all coming down pit road. And even these guys were coming down pit road. So that makes sense about those guys. But just, I don't know what Kyle Keith was thinking out of all that. I don't think you can come on down pit road being that high up and try to dive on down, but it's not good right there. Caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. And welcome back, guys. You have not missed much out of the race after that, which is nobody there, so I'm very surprised. Sky Commons is 3 laps down. Zach Rogers is 1 lap down. Keep in mind, Rogers is more off the pace. Sky Commons really is not off the pace, but still, not a good sign right there. Top 10 rundown presented by NBC Sports. Dylan Potey, your leader, starting second is Mike Becker, third. Seth Cole, fourth. RJ Bishop, fifth. Matt McIntyre, sixth. Zach Flickinger, seventh. O'Neal Baldwin, eighth. Jake Rogers, ninth. John Arkley in the top 10. Jessica Schoen. Those drivers, by the way, that did pit, they were fine. They did not have to pit again, so lucky break for them. However, they'll be having a lot more tires on them, so we'll see what will happen Green flag back underway at Auto Club. I want to say from where there's a lot of cars though. From the first time up, I think from the 55 on back were the cars that came down pit road and got their service. And problems for Dylan Pote. I think he's out of gas. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know what Dylan Pote was thinking at all. Lucky break for him, though. He's going to make it on pit road, but a very questionable decision by the 22 team. That's going to cost him heavily right there in the points. One car up ahead. Well, that's the lead pack right there. But Seth Cole enjoying his momentum on the lead, trying to hold off Jonathan Zorlin, one of the California drivers. In a way, this is a Jeff Gordon Dale Jarrett battle. This 2001 all over again. Holy cow. Seth Cole for Hendrick Motorsports, Matt McIntyre for Robert Yates Racing. Second entry, rather, of the team. And now coming along, Mike Becker in the 45 for Petty. Jessica Shelton, Zach Winkle, John Art also coming to the mix as well. Add in William Brock, Zachary Fitzwater as well. Sky Commons trying to find some type of way to get one of his laps back, and it's not looking good. Pote coming back out on the course. He is now 1 lap down. Zach Rogers 2 laps down. I believe if the caution comes out now, it wouldn't matter. They'd be single file. Right now, this is your main big pack. From where it ends is probably about Phil Parker, Levi McIntyre, Joshua Balkin, and JT Bryant phase. The 25 cars. Trying to get on up there. And here comes Zach Winkle for the lead. Dale Earnhardt Incorporated there. Excuse me, Richard Childress Racing. Doing what they can. DEI nowhere to be seen right now. We've seen the 1. We've kind of seen the 15. What's going on with Trent Dunham? 33rd. The Budweiser Chevrolet struggling today. Well, if you see Connor Meyer, he's up in the 14th position. A good run for Connor Meyer. I'm sorry there, I had something in my eye there, I wasn't paying attention. Now here comes Jonathan Zorlin coming back up to the front. The full head of steam. Mike Becker trying to follow. Flickinger, wow. We're going badly here. Matt McIntyre going for the lead. And he's going to get it. Now Seth Cole working back on that inside line. Using a good run on the backstretch right there. The frames are kind of choppy right now, as they're now 3 wide for second. So we're going to take a very quick commercial break just to make sure the frame rate gets calmed down a bit. So I'm telling you, won't be afraid to miss much, so don't go away. Stay tuned. You're watching production of the Season 4 NNSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series here at Auto Club Speedway. Welcome back. You have not missed much as Zach Winkle's been enjoying that lead, but now William Brock's starting to come on back. He is trying for that lead. It's going to probably be down to these drivers right here, bound for that win, that you see on this list, the top 7. I'm telling you, they do not want to see a caution at all. Especially how that pack right there, they chewed and spit out Sky Commons. Zach Rogers back on pit road as Commons is back on pit road. Kyle Matthews, Levi McIntyre, Phil Parker just trying to be the last cars trying to get into that pack. It's not looking good, let alone the pack in general. Time is ticking. So we will see when we cross the line how many are still going to be able to, if they're lucky, catch up to the top 7 there that are running away. Cut off by 2/10. That's good, but that's really not a whole lot of time consuming right there. They're getting rid of. Catch up to Dylan Poteet next. Zach Rogers off the pace. One car just seen coming down pit road. Oh, it's RJ Bishop rather, who's blown the motor. Troubles for RJ Bishop for Roush. This day is over. Looks like Matthew's going to be all right with this pack. And they're 4 wide, nearly just about 5. Oh, no, no, no. Please be careful. They're not really cutting a whole lot of time now. Just about the same, maybe a couple hundreds. They need to cut more by 10s. And one car coming down pit road. I seen a white car, and that I think was the 29. Yes, it is. PJ Williams. Oh, wow, they really cut that time down. 0.26. The drivers are coming down pit road now. The top 7 are doing what they can to run away from this field, trying to do what they can to win this race. But that big pack is coming, and they're all coming down pit road. Pit stops coming into play when it mattered the most. We could call it driver the 26 take advantage off pit stops there. And William Brock, the leader right now. 2nd, how about Mason Powers? 3rd, Jonathan Zorlin, and Josh Balkin getting 4th, Johnny Gardner 5th. Dylan Young 6th, Cole Deaver 7th, Connor Meyer 8th. That is it. The top 8 staying out. Leaders are coming down, including Johnny Gardner. So everyone has come down pit road that's bound for this win. 4 to go when we cross the stripe. Lucky break for 29 right there. PJ Williams, he's going to get his lap back. Oh, and Meyer ran into the back of the 55 right there. I don't know if it's going to affect him. And the 43, William Brock coming on out. And he'll be the first one to lead them down. There's Zach Rogers in the 19 you're seeing. He's trying to get one of his laps back. And he did. William Brock really playing the pit strategy off to his success. Can he pull it off? He has to hold off Ryan Acosta with the full head of steam passing Joshua Balkin. Maybe Jonathan Zorlin he may have to hold off too, but he's got a good gap on Zorlin as well. Look at do one last time right there. Time is ticking. I think William Brock's going to have this in the bag. Slow car they're approaching. That's Benjamin Miles. They're also catching Zach Rogers. Possibly also catching Charles Jackson as well. And Salmon Oscon. He's got to deal with flat traffic. 2 to go when we cross the stripe for William Brock. The Cheerios Dodge, the John Andretti colors. They're really trying to cut that time down, but I don't think they're going to have enough time. However, they got the draft going now. Could it be? I think it's a little too late. especially how the 43 is passing the 4 with no problem. Oh, but he's going to get held up a bit from the 19. Here we go, white flag for William Brock and the Cheerios Dodge. One more time around Auto Club. He's going to get around Charles Jackson in the 27. And we'll also get around the 32 Sam Oscon. That's definitely going to seal the deal right there. Meanwhile, the battle for second going to heat up. We can safely assume that Cole Deaver will still be the points leader at the end of the race. Coming off turn 3 and heading into turn number 4, William Brock, car number 43, the Cheerios Dodge, coming off the final corner, and he's going to be a winner today here in the NNSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series. He's going to win at Auto Club. Well, there you go, guys. Let's get your top 10 here. William Brock, Joshua Balkin, Ryan Acosta, Cole Deaver. And then you got the 7 of Jonathan Zorlin, Johnny Gardner, Matt McIntyre, Mike Becker, Zach Winkle, and Seth Cole complete your top 10 there. There's Brock right there. Here's the rest of your results. Congrats to William Brock on the victory, guys. If you like, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe part there, sub, hit that subscribe button, and of course, don't be afraid to sub to check out the NNSCRA content as well. So then, this is your boy, 867-530-9-858, signing off here at Auto Club for race number 2 of the season. Until then, goodbye, everybody.